What is a hidden talent you have?
I can juggle 3 balls pretty well. I am surprisingly good at remembering song lyrics from years ago. I can solve a Rubik's Cube in under 2 minutes.
What is something you are passionate about?
I am very passionate about animal welfare and volunteer at a local shelter. I am passionate about environmental conservation and try to live sustainably. I am passionate about cooking and exploring different cuisines.
Who is a person you truly admire?
I really admire my grandmother for her strength and wisdom. I admire scientists and researchers who dedicate their lives to discovery. I admire my best friend for their unwavering optimism.
What is a nickname people have for you?
My family has called me by a childhood nickname my entire life. My close friends just call me by my last name. I do not really have any nicknames.
What is one of your favorite things about yourself?
I like that I am a very loyal friend. I am proud of my ability to stay calm under pressure. I like my sense of curiosity and my desire to learn new things.
What is your favorite room in your home and why?
The living room is my favorite because it has a comfortable sofa and gets great sunlight. I love my kitchen because cooking is my favorite hobby. My bedroom is my sanctuary where I can completely relax.
Do you prefer a modern or traditional home decor style?
I prefer a modern and minimalist style with clean lines. I love the charm and warmth of a traditional, cozy home. I like a mix of both styles to create a unique look.
What is one item you think every home should have?
I think every home needs a comfortable place for people to gather. A good quality coffee maker is an absolute must. Every home should have a bookshelf filled with books.
Are you a tidy person or a messy person?
I am a very tidy person. I cannot stand clutter. I am a bit messy, but it is an organized mess. I know where everything is. I am tidy in common areas, but my personal room can get messy.
Do you enjoy hosting guests at your home?
Yes, I love having friends over for dinner parties. I enjoy having a few close friends over for a quiet evening. I get a little stressed when hosting, so I prefer to meet at a restaurant.
What was your favorite game to play as a child?
I loved playing hide and seek with all the kids in my neighborhood. I could spend hours building things with my Lego sets. I really enjoyed playing board games with my family.
What is a food that reminds you of your childhood?
My grandmother's homemade apple pie always takes me back. The smell of chocolate chip cookies baking reminds me of my mom. A simple grilled cheese sandwich is a very nostalgic food for me.
What was your favorite subject in elementary school?
I always loved art class because I could be creative. My favorite subject was science because we did fun experiments. I really enjoyed reading time in story hour.
Did you have a favorite toy that you took everywhere?
Yes, I had a stuffed teddy bear that was my constant companion. I had a favorite action figure that I played with all the time. I do not remember having one specific favorite toy.
What is one of your fondest memories from growing up?
I have very fond memories of our annual family camping trips. I remember building a treehouse with my dad in our backyard. My favorite memories are spending summers swimming at the local pool.
What is one big goal you are currently working towards?
I am working towards getting a promotion at my job. My current goal is to save enough money for a down payment on a house. I am training to run a half marathon next year.
If you could learn any skill instantly, what would it be?
I would love to be able to speak multiple languages fluently. I would choose to become an expert at playing the piano. I wish I could instantly learn how to be an amazing cook.
What does success mean to you?
To me, success means being happy and content with my life. Success is achieving the personal and professional goals I have set for myself. I think success is about making a positive impact on the lives of others.
What is a dream you have had for a very long time?
I have always dreamed of writing and publishing a novel. It has been a lifelong dream of mine to travel to every continent. I have always wanted to start my own small business.
Who inspires you to pursue your goals?
My parents have always been my biggest inspiration and supporters. I am inspired by stories of people who have overcome great adversity. My friends inspire me. We all motivate each other to do our best.
What is a holiday that you really enjoy celebrating?
I love the festive atmosphere and traditions of Christmas. I enjoy Halloween because it is a fun excuse to dress up in a costume. My favorite holiday is Thanksgiving because it is all about food and family.
What is something interesting about the city you live in?
My city is famous for its unique style of architecture. We have a huge music festival every year that attracts people from all over the world. A famous historical event happened right in the center of my town.
What is your favorite family tradition?
My favorite tradition is making homemade pasta with my grandmother. We have a tradition of going to see a movie together on Christmas Day. Every Sunday, we have a big family dinner.
What social issue do you care about most?
I am very concerned about climate change and environmental protection. I believe that access to quality education for everyone is extremely important. I am passionate about fighting for gender equality.
Do you enjoy going to cultural events like museums or plays?
Yes, I love going to the theater to watch a live performance. I enjoy visiting art museums and seeing the masterpieces in person. I like going to live music concerts in small venues.
Do you prefer spending time at the mountains or the ocean?
I am definitely an ocean person. I love the sound and smell of the sea. I prefer the mountains because I love hiking and the incredible views. I enjoy both, but for different reasons.
What is your favorite animal?
I have always loved dolphins because they seem so intelligent and playful. My favorite animals are wolves. They are beautiful and mysterious. I am a big fan of dogs. They are such loyal companions.
How do you try to help the environment in your daily life?
I am diligent about recycling and composting. I try to reduce my use of single-use plastics by carrying a reusable water bottle. I walk, bike, or use public transportation whenever I can.
What is the most beautiful natural place you have ever been to?
The national parks in Utah were absolutely stunning. I was amazed by the sheer size and beauty of Victoria Falls. I saw the northern lights in Norway, and it was a magical experience.
Do you enjoy being outdoors?
Yes, I feel most relaxed and happy when I am in nature. I love going for hikes on the weekend to disconnect from technology. I enjoy a nice picnic in the park on a sunny day.
Who is your favorite musical artist or band?
I have always been a huge fan of Queen. My favorite artist right now is Taylor Swift. I love the music of Stevie Wonder.
What kind of art do you like?
I am really drawn to Impressionist paintings by artists like Monet. I find street art and graffiti to be very interesting and expressive. I enjoy landscape photography.
What is a song that always makes you want to dance?
I cannot help but dance when I hear Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars. Dancing Queen by ABBA is a classic that always gets me moving. Anything by Michael Jackson makes me want to dance.
Do you have a favorite painting or sculpture?
My favorite painting is Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. I have always been fascinated by the statue of David by Michelangelo.
Does music affect your mood?
Absolutely. I have different playlists for when I am happy, sad, or need to focus. Listening to upbeat music can instantly make me feel more energetic. Calm, instrumental music helps me to relax and de-stress.
What is your favorite sport to watch?
I am a huge fan of football. I watch it every weekend in the fall. I find the strategy and skill in tennis to be very exciting to watch. I love watching the Olympics and all the different sports.
Do you play any sports?
I play in a recreational basketball league with my friends. I enjoy playing golf on the weekends. I am not very athletic, but I enjoy going for a swim.
Are you a fan of a particular sports team?
Yes, I have been a loyal fan of the Boston Red Sox my whole life. I do not follow a specific team, but I enjoy watching my city's teams play. I am more of a fan of individual athletes than entire teams.
What is a physical activity you enjoy that is not a traditional sport?
I love going for long hikes in the mountains. I practice yoga a few times a week. I find rock climbing to be a fun and challenging activity.
Have you ever tried an extreme sport like skydiving?
No, I am too afraid of heights for something like that. I went whitewater rafting once, and it was an incredible adrenaline rush. I would love to try bungee jumping someday.
Are you better at saving or spending money?
I am naturally a saver. I like seeing my savings account grow. I admit that I am much better at spending money. I try to maintain a healthy balance between saving and spending.
What is something you think is worth spending extra money on?
I think it is worth investing in a good quality mattress for better sleep. I am willing to spend more money on travel and experiences. I believe good, healthy food is always a worthwhile expense.
What is the best purchase you have ever made?
My noise-canceling headphones have been a game changer for my commute. Buying a high-quality winter coat was a very wise purchase. My library card was free, but it has given me endless hours of entertainment.
How do you like to track your expenses?
I use a budgeting app on my phone to categorize all my spending. I prefer using a simple spreadsheet to create a monthly budget. I just check my bank account statements regularly.
What is the first thing you would buy if you won the lottery?
The very first thing I would do is pay off all of my family's debts. I would book a first-class ticket to travel around the world. I would buy my dream house with a huge kitchen and a swimming pool.
What quality do you value most in a friendship?
For me, the most important quality is trustworthiness. I value friends who have a great sense of humor and can make me laugh. Loyalty is the quality I value most in my friends.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
I am a romantic, so I would like to believe in it. I believe in strong attraction at first sight, but true love takes time to develop. No, I think you need to know someone to truly love them.
What is your idea of a perfect date?
My perfect date would be a long walk on the beach at sunset. I think going to a concert or a live show is a great date idea. A simple date like cooking dinner together at home is perfect for me.
How do you maintain friendships with people who live far away?
We schedule regular video calls to stay connected and see each other. We have an active group chat where we share updates and memes. We try to visit each other at least once a year.
What is the best relationship advice you have ever received?
The best advice is that honest and open communication is the key to any relationship. Someone told me to never go to sleep angry at your partner. The advice to always be a good listener has been very helpful.
What is something that always makes you laugh?
Watching funny animal videos online is guaranteed to make me laugh. My brother has a great sense of humor and always knows how to make me laugh. Remembering a funny moment from the past always brings a smile to my face.
How do you cheer yourself up when you are feeling down?
I listen to an upbeat playlist of my favorite songs. Talking about it with a close friend always makes me feel better. I find that going for a walk outside in nature improves my mood.
What is something that you are afraid of?
I have a major fear of heights. I am really scared of snakes, even pictures of them. I have a fear of speaking in front of large crowds.
What makes you feel proud of yourself?
I feel proud when I overcome a challenge that I thought was too difficult. Finishing a project that I worked hard on makes me feel very proud. I feel proud when I am able to help someone else.
How do you typically deal with anger or frustration?
I find that physical activity, like going for a run, is a great outlet. I try to take a few deep breaths and give myself some space to calm down. I talk about what is bothering me with someone I trust.
If you could have dinner with any 3 people, who would they be?
I would choose Albert Einstein, Cleopatra, and my great-grandmother. I would invite my favorite author, my favorite musician, and my favorite actor. I think I would choose 3 of my closest friends.
If you could travel back in time, which period would you visit?
I would love to experience the jazz age in the 1920s. I would be fascinated to visit ancient Rome during its peak. I would go back to the 1960s to experience the music and culture.
If you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I would choose a high-quality sushi platter because of the variety. I could eat a really good margherita pizza every day. I would choose a big, fresh salad with lots of different ingredients.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you choose?
I would choose a quiet cottage in the English countryside. I would love to live in a beachfront house in Australia. I would live in a vibrant, exciting city like New York or Paris.
If you found a wallet full of money on the street, what would you do?
I would immediately look for an ID so I could return it to its owner. If I could not find any identification, I would take it to the police station. I would do everything I could to find the person who lost it.
What is a small, everyday thing that brings you joy?
The first sip of coffee in the morning is a moment of pure joy. Receiving a text message from a friend I have not heard from in a while. The feeling of the sun on my face on a beautiful day.
What is one of your biggest pet peeves?
It really bothers me when people are late without giving a reason. I cannot stand it when people chew their food loudly. People who talk on their phone loudly in a quiet public space.
What is your favorite smell in the world?
I absolutely love the smell of rain after a hot day. The smell of freshly baked bread is my favorite. I love the smell of a campfire.
What is a movie genre you do not like?
I'm not a fan of horror movies because they give me nightmares. I find most romantic comedies to be too predictable. I do not really enjoy watching westerns.
What is your favorite sound?
I love the sound of ocean waves crashing on the shore. The sound of a cat purring is very comforting. I love the sound of laughter.
Do you prefer deep conversations or lighthearted chats?
I really enjoy having deep, meaningful conversations with people. I prefer lighthearted and funny chats that keep things positive. I think there is a time and place for both types of conversation.
Are you good at giving advice to others?
I think I am a good listener, which helps me give better advice. I try not to give direct advice, but I am happy to share my own experiences. My friends say that I give very practical and helpful advice.
How do you typically handle disagreements?
I try to stay calm and really listen to the other person's perspective. I prefer to take some time to cool off before discussing the issue. I am very direct and believe in addressing problems head-on.
Do you find it easy to talk to new people?
Yes, I am pretty outgoing and enjoy meeting new people. No, I am quite shy at first, but I open up eventually. It depends on the situation and the person.
Do you prefer to talk about problems or keep them to yourself?
I find that talking about my problems helps me process them. I am a very private person, so I usually keep my problems to myself. I will talk to one or two very close friends, but not to everyone.
What is the capital city of Australia?
The capital city of Australia is Canberra. Many people think it is Sydney, but it is actually Canberra.
How many planets are in our solar system?
There are 8 planets in our solar system. Pluto used to be considered the 9th planet, but now there are 8.
Who painted the Mona Lisa?
The Mona Lisa was painted by Leonardo da Vinci. It was painted by the famous Italian artist Leonardo da Vinci.
What are the 3 primary colors?
The 3 primary colors are red, yellow, and blue. You can mix red, yellow, and blue to create other colors.
In which country would you find the pyramids of Giza?
You would find the pyramids of Giza in Egypt. The famous pyramids are located near Cairo in Egypt.
What is something you have changed your mind about over the years?
I used to dislike a certain type of food, but now I love it. My political views have evolved as I have gotten older and learned more. I have changed my mind about what I consider a successful career.
What is a mistake you made that you learned a lot from?
I learned the importance of saving money after making some irresponsible purchases. I learned to be more careful with my words after unintentionally hurting a friend. Procrastinating on a major project taught me the importance of time management.
How do you challenge yourself to grow as a person?
I try to read books on subjects I know little about. I make an effort to step outside of my comfort zone regularly. I ask for feedback from people I trust to understand my blind spots.
What is one habit you would like to start?
I would like to start a daily meditation practice. I want to get into the habit of waking up earlier. I would like to start writing in a journal every night before bed.
What does being brave mean to you?
To me, being brave means doing something even when you are afraid. Bravery is standing up for what you believe is right. Being brave can mean being vulnerable and asking for help.
What is your favorite day of the week?
Saturday is my favorite because I have the whole day to relax or have fun. I love Friday because of the feeling of anticipation for the weekend. I actually like Mondays because they feel like a fresh start.
What is your favorite type of weather?
I love a warm, sunny day with a slight breeze. My favorite weather is a cool, crisp autumn day. I find a gentle, rainy day to be very cozy and relaxing.
What is your favorite scent?
I love the smell of vanilla and cinnamon. The smell of freshly cut grass is my favorite. I love the clean scent of lavender.
What is your favorite thing to do on a lazy Sunday?
My favorite thing is to stay in my pajamas and read a good book. I love to go out for a long, leisurely brunch with friends. I enjoy taking a long nap in the afternoon.
What is your favorite board game?
I love playing strategic games like Settlers of Catan. Scrabble is my favorite because I love word games. I enjoy fun party games like Cards Against Humanity.
Do you prefer a morning or an evening shower?
I need a morning shower to help me wake up and feel fresh for the day. I prefer an evening shower to wash off the day and relax before bed. I often take a quick shower in the morning and a longer one at night.
Do you have any plants in your home?
Yes, I have several houseplants. They make the space feel more alive. I have a few, but I am not very good at keeping them alive. I have a small herb garden on my kitchen windowsill.
Do you add sugar or milk to your coffee?
I drink my coffee black, with no sugar or milk. I like a little bit of milk and 1 sugar. I prefer sweet and creamy coffee with lots of milk and sugar.
Do you prefer active vacations or relaxing ones?
I prefer active vacations filled with hiking, sightseeing, and exploring. My ideal vacation is relaxing on a beautiful beach with a good book. I like a vacation that has a good balance of activity and relaxation.
Do you prefer to type or write by hand?
I type much faster than I write, so I prefer typing for most things. I find that I remember things better when I write them down by hand. I enjoy the feeling of writing with a nice pen in a notebook.
Do you think a person can ever have too many books?
No, there is no such thing as too many books. Yes, if you do not have enough space to store them properly.
Do you prefer running on a treadmill or outdoors?
I much prefer running outdoors to see the scenery and get fresh air. I prefer the treadmill because I can control the pace and watch TV. Running outdoors is better when the weather is nice.
Do you listen to music while you work?
Yes, I find that instrumental music helps me to concentrate. No, I need complete silence to be able to focus on my tasks. I listen to music when I am doing simple tasks, but not when I am writing.
Do you like movies that are based on true stories?
Yes, I find them very powerful and inspiring. I enjoy them, but I always wonder how much of the story is accurate.
Do you enjoy people watching?
Yes, I find it fascinating to sit at a cafe and watch people go by. I have never really thought about it, but I suppose I do.
Do you think it is important to have things in common with your partner?
I think it is important to share core values and life goals. Having some shared hobbies is nice, but I think differences can be interesting too. Yes, I think having a lot in common makes a relationship easier.
If you could talk to animals, which animal would you talk to first?
I would love to talk to my dog to find out what he is thinking. I would talk to a dolphin to ask about the mysteries of the ocean. I think it would be fascinating to talk to a wise old owl.
Do you prefer a hot climate or a cold climate?
I much prefer a hot climate because I love summer activities. I love a cold climate with 4 distinct seasons and snow in the winter. I prefer a mild climate that is never too hot or too cold.
Do you prefer to spend money on experiences or things?
I definitely prefer to spend my money on experiences like travel and concerts. I enjoy buying things that I can use and enjoy for a long time. I think a balance of both is important for a happy life.
What is a food you thought you disliked but now you love?
I used to hate Brussels sprouts, but now I love them roasted. I did not like avocados as a child, but now I eat them all the time. I thought I disliked spicy food, but now I really enjoy it.
Are you a spontaneous person or a planner?
I am a total planner. I love making lists and having a schedule. I am very spontaneous. I like to see where the day takes me. I am a planner during the week and more spontaneous on the weekends.
Do you prefer living in a house or an apartment?
I prefer living in a house because I like having a backyard. I enjoy apartment living because it is low maintenance. I have lived in both and can see the benefits of each.
Who was your role model when you were growing up?
My older brother was my biggest role model. I really looked up to one of my teachers in elementary school. I admired a famous athlete and wanted to be just like them.
What is something you want to be remembered for?
I want to be remembered for being a kind and generous person. I hope to be remembered for making a meaningful contribution in my field. I want to be remembered for having a positive impact on my family and friends.
What do you think is the best thing about your country?
I love the diversity of the people and cultures here. The beautiful natural landscapes are the best thing about my country. I am very proud of my country's rich history and traditions.
Do you prefer sunrise or sunset?
I am a morning person, so I love the beauty and quiet of a sunrise. I prefer sunsets. The colors in the sky are always incredible. Both are beautiful in their own way.
What is the best concert you have ever attended?
I saw my favorite band perform live last year, and it was an amazing show. I went to a classical music concert in a beautiful old theater. I attended a huge outdoor music festival that was a lot of fun.
Do you prefer to play individual or team sports?
I prefer team sports because I enjoy the camaraderie and teamwork. I like individual sports like swimming or running where I can challenge myself.
Are you comfortable talking about money?
Yes, I think it is an important topic that people should discuss more openly. No, I was taught that it is a private and impolite topic to discuss.
Do you think it is possible to be friends with an ex-partner?
I think it is possible if the breakup was amicable and both people have moved on. No, I think it is too complicated and can be emotionally difficult. It depends entirely on the people and the situation.
What is something that makes you feel nostalgic?
Listening to music from when I was a teenager always makes me nostalgic. Looking through old photo albums brings back a lot of memories. The smell of certain foods can make me feel very nostalgic.
If you could eliminate one chore forever, what would it be?
I would definitely eliminate washing the dishes. I would get rid of doing laundry, especially the folding part. I would choose to never have to clean the bathroom again.
What is your favorite type of movie snack?
I have to have popcorn when I watch a movie. I love eating candy while watching a film. I prefer something savory like nachos.
Do you prefer a compliment on your appearance or your intelligence?
A compliment on my intelligence feels more meaningful to me. Either one is nice to hear. I prefer a compliment about my character or kindness.
What is the largest ocean in the world?
The largest ocean in the world is the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is the largest and deepest of the world's oceans.
Do you believe that failure is a part of success?
Absolutely. I think failure is one of the best ways to learn and grow. Yes, you cannot succeed without being willing to fail first.
What is your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday is Christmas because of the lights and music. I really enjoy the fun and spooky atmosphere of Halloween. My favorite is Thanksgiving because my entire family gets together.
Do you lay out your clothes the night before?
Yes, it saves me so much time and stress in the morning. No, I prefer to choose my outfit in the morning based on my mood.
Do you prefer a bath or a shower?
I prefer a quick, efficient shower. I love taking a long, relaxing bath to unwind.
Do you prefer coffee or juice in the morning?
I absolutely need coffee to start my day. I prefer a fresh glass of orange juice with my breakfast.
Do you prefer a planned itinerary or a spontaneous trip?
I like having a detailed itinerary to make the most of my time. I prefer to be spontaneous and discover things as I go.
Do you use a desktop computer or a laptop?
I primarily use a laptop because of its portability. I have a powerful desktop computer at home for work and gaming.
Do you think social media is generally good or bad for society?
I think it has done more harm than good. It has pros and cons, but it has connected the world in amazing ways. I believe its impact is complex and depends on how people use it.
Do you wear a fitness tracker?
Yes, I wear one to track my steps and workouts. I used to, but I found I was too obsessed with the numbers. No, I do not use one.
What is the most important quality for a good leader?
I believe empathy is the most important quality. A good leader needs to have a clear vision. The ability to communicate effectively is crucial for a leader.
Do you prefer watching a series or a standalone movie?
I love getting invested in the characters and story of a long series. I prefer a movie because it is a complete story in a couple of hours.
Do you enjoy going to the zoo or an aquarium?
I love going to the aquarium. I find watching the fish very calming. Yes, I enjoy a trip to the zoo to see animals I would not see otherwise.
What do you think is the secret to a long friendship?
I think the secret is mutual respect and making time for each other. The ability to laugh together and support each other through hard times.
If you could design your dream house, what is one feature it would have?
It would definitely have a large library with floor-to-ceiling bookshelves. My dream house would have a huge, modern kitchen. It would have a beautiful garden with a swimming pool.
Are you afraid of any insects?
I am terrified of spiders. I really do not like cockroaches. Bees and wasps make me very nervous.
Do you check prices at different stores before buying something?
Yes, I always compare prices online to find the best deal. Only if it is a large or expensive purchase. No, I usually just buy it at the first place I find it.
What is your favorite kind of weather?
I love a cool and crisp autumn day. My favorite is a warm summer day that is not too humid. I love a good thunderstorm, as long as I am safely inside.
Do you find it easy to apologize when you are wrong?
It is not always easy, but I believe it is important to admit when I am wrong. Yes, I have no problem apologizing if I have made a mistake. I find it very difficult to do.
On which continent is the Sahara Desert located?
The Sahara Desert is located on the continent of Africa. It is the largest hot desert in the world and is in Africa.
What is one area of your life you would like to improve?
I would like to improve my time management skills. I want to become more confident when speaking in public. I would like to get better at saving money.
What is your favorite type of cuisine?
I could eat Italian food every day. I am a huge fan of the flavors in Thai food. My favorite is Mexican food, especially tacos.
Do you drink a lot of water during the day?
Yes, I carry a water bottle with me and sip it throughout the day. I probably do not drink as much as I should.
Do you prefer a firm or a soft mattress?
I definitely need a firm mattress for my back. I love the feeling of sinking into a soft mattress.
Do you prefer your vegetables raw or cooked?
I prefer the crunch of raw vegetables in a salad. I enjoy cooked vegetables more, especially when they are roasted. It depends on the vegetable.
Do you enjoy visiting theme parks?
Yes, I am a big fan of roller coasters and thrilling rides. I enjoy the atmosphere, but I do not like scary rides. No, I find them too crowded and expensive.
Do you have many apps on your phone?
Yes, my phone is filled with apps for everything. No, I try to keep it minimal and only have the essential ones.
Do you believe in fate or free will?
I believe that we create our own destiny through our choices. I think it is a combination of both fate and free will. I like to think that some things are meant to be.
Do you prefer to walk or bike for short distances?
I prefer walking because I can go at my own pace and look around. Biking is faster, so I prefer to bike.
Would you prefer a job you love with low pay, or a job you dislike with high pay?
I would choose the job I love. Happiness is more important than money. I would take the high-paying job to ensure financial security. That is a very difficult choice to make.
Do you like to discuss movies and books after you have finished them?
Yes, I love analyzing the plot and characters with friends. I am happy to talk about it if someone else brings it up.
Do you have a favorite card game?
I am very good at poker. I enjoy a simple and fun game like Uno. I like playing traditional card games with my family.
Do you think it is okay to have secrets from your partner?
I think it is okay to have personal thoughts, but not big secrets. No, I believe complete honesty is crucial in a relationship.
If you could speak to your younger self, what advice would you give?
I would tell myself not to worry so much about what other people think. I would advise myself to start saving money earlier. I would say to be kinder to yourself.
What is your favorite type of flower?
I think sunflowers are so cheerful and beautiful. I love the classic beauty and scent of roses. I love tulips, especially in the springtime.
Do you use a credit card or a debit card more often?
I use my credit card for most purchases to earn rewards points. I prefer using my debit card so that the money comes directly from my account.
Are you a dog person or a cat person?
I am definitely a dog person. I love their energy and loyalty. I am a cat person. I appreciate their independence and quiet nature. I love all animals, so I am both.
Are you comfortable with silence during a conversation?
Yes, I think comfortable silence is a sign of a good relationship. No, I feel awkward and always try to fill the silence.
What is H2O more commonly known as?
H2O is the chemical formula for water. It is more commonly known as water.
Do you find it easy to forgive people?
I believe in forgiveness for my own peace of mind. It depends on what they did. Some things are very hard to forgive. I can forgive, but I do not easily forget.
What is your favorite season and why?
I love autumn for the cool weather, beautiful foliage, and cozy sweaters. Summer is my favorite because I love swimming, sunshine, and long days. I love spring when everything starts to grow again and the weather gets warmer.
What is the most productive time of day for you?
I am most productive in the morning, right after my first cup of coffee. I am a night owl, so I get a lot done late at night. I find I have a burst of energy in the mid-afternoon.
Do you prefer a tidy, minimalist space or a cozy, cluttered one?
I feel much calmer in a tidy, minimalist environment. I love a cozy space filled with books, blankets, and personal items.
Do you prefer sweet or savory breakfast foods?
I definitely prefer a savory breakfast, like eggs and bacon. I have a sweet tooth, so I love pancakes, waffles, or pastries. It depends on my mood that day.
Do you prefer to visit big cities or small towns?
I love the energy and excitement of exploring a big city. I enjoy the charm and slower pace of life in a small town.
Do you think you could live without your smartphone?
Honestly, I think it would be extremely difficult. I think I could do it for a short time, like on a vacation. Yes, I think it would be a refreshing change.
Do you think it is important to have a daily routine?
Yes, I find that having a routine helps me stay organized and productive. No, I find routines to be boring and restrictive.
What is your favorite way to de-stress?
Going for a long walk or a run always helps me clear my head. I find that listening to calming music is a great way to relax. Taking a hot bath is my favorite way to de-stress after a long day.
What do you find most rewarding about your job?
The most rewarding part is feeling like I am helping people. I find solving complex problems to be very satisfying. I love the collaborative environment and working with my team.
Do you prefer a book with a happy or a sad ending?
I am a romantic at heart, so I always prefer a happy ending. A sad or thought-provoking ending often stays with me longer.
What is a hobby you have always wanted to try?
I have always wanted to learn how to do pottery on a wheel. I would love to try learning how to ballroom dance. I think it would be cool to learn how to rock climb.
What is more important to you, a few close friends or many acquaintances?
I would much rather have a few very close and trusted friends. I enjoy having a large social circle with many different people.
If you could only listen to one music genre for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I would choose classic rock. I think I would choose jazz because it is so diverse. That is a tough question, but I would probably pick pop music.
Do you enjoy camping?
Yes, I love being outdoors, making a campfire, and sleeping under the stars. No, I am not a fan. I prefer the comforts of a bed and a real bathroom.
Do you think you are good with money?
Yes, I am very responsible and good at managing my finances. I am trying to get better at it, but it is a work in progress. No, I am not very good with money. I tend to overspend.
Do you prefer being too hot or too cold?
I would rather be too cold because you can always add more layers. I would rather be too hot because I hate the feeling of being cold.
How do you prefer to receive feedback?
I prefer direct and honest feedback, even if it is critical. I prefer feedback that is delivered in a gentle and encouraging way.
What is the fastest land animal?
The fastest land animal is the cheetah. A cheetah can run at incredible speeds for short distances.
What is something you are working on to improve about yourself?
I am working on being more patient with myself and others. I am trying to procrastinate less and be more organized. I am working on being a better listener in conversations.
What is your favorite type of movie?
I love clever mystery movies that keep me guessing. My favorite movies are comedies that make me laugh out loud. I am a big fan of epic science fiction films.
Do you eat breakfast every day?
Yes, I never skip breakfast. I think it is the most important meal. No, I am often not hungry in the morning, so I just have coffee.
Do you enjoy doing home improvement projects?
Yes, I find it very satisfying to paint a room or build something. No, I am not very handy. I would rather hire a professional.
What is one food you could never get tired of eating?
I could eat pasta in all its forms every day. I would never get tired of eating fresh bread with good butter. I could eat tacos every day of the week.
What is the first thing you do when you arrive in a new city?
I like to go for a walk to get a feel for the neighborhood. The first thing I do is find a great local place to eat. I check into my hotel and take a moment to relax before exploring.
Do you prefer to watch shows on a TV or on a laptop?
I prefer watching on a big TV screen for a better experience. I usually watch on my laptop because it is convenient.
Do you believe in second chances?
Yes, I believe that everyone makes mistakes and deserves a second chance. It depends on the mistake. Some things are unforgivable.
Do you have a regular sleep schedule?
Yes, I try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. My schedule is pretty consistent during the week, but I stay up late on weekends.
What is something you find challenging about your work?
Managing my time effectively when I have multiple projects is a challenge. Dealing with difficult personalities can be challenging. Keeping up with the constant changes in my industry is a big challenge.
Do you ever judge a book by its cover?
I try not to, but I admit that a beautiful cover often catches my eye. Yes, all the time, the cover is the first impression.
Do you prefer to be at home or out and about on the weekend?
After a busy week, I love to just relax at home. I like to be out and about, exploring or meeting up with friends.
What is something small a person can do to show they care?
Remembering a small detail from a previous conversation. Sending a simple text to ask how your day is going. Just actively listening when you are talking to them.
If you could have any animal as a pet, what would it be?
If it were possible, I would love to have a penguin as a pet. I think it would be amazing to have a miniature elephant. I have always wanted a red panda.
Do you prefer the forest or the desert?
I love the lush greenery and the smell of the forest. I find the stark beauty and wide open spaces of the desert to be incredible.
Are you more likely to save for retirement or for a short-term goal?
I am focused on saving for short-term goals like a vacation or a new car. I prioritize saving for my long-term retirement. I try to do both at the same time.
Do you prefer winter or summer fashion?
I love winter fashion with all the cozy sweaters, scarves, and boots. I prefer summer fashion because it is light, comfortable, and colorful.
Do you enjoy small talk?
No, I find it a bit superficial. I prefer to have deeper conversations. Yes, I think it is a nice and polite way to interact with people.
Who wrote the play Romeo and Juliet?
The play Romeo and Juliet was written by William Shakespeare. It is one of William Shakespeare's most famous tragedies.
Do you have a role model?
Yes, my mother is my biggest role model. I have several role models for different areas of my life. I do not have a specific role model, but I admire certain qualities in many people.
What is your favorite type of book?
I love historical fiction because it is entertaining and I learn something. My favorite books are thrillers that I cannot put down. I really enjoy reading biographies and memoirs.
What is your favorite part of your daily routine?
My favorite part is the first cup of coffee in the quiet of the morning. I enjoy my evening routine of reading before I go to sleep. My favorite part is coming home from work and being greeted by my pet.
Do you prefer a lot of natural light or a cozy, darker room?
I love having big windows and a lot of natural light. I prefer a cozier room with soft, warm lighting.
Do you have a favorite type of tea?
I enjoy a classic English breakfast tea with milk. My favorite is green tea. I like to drink herbal teas like peppermint or chamomile in the evening.
Do you prefer to travel to new places or revisit favorite ones?
I love the thrill of exploring a completely new place. I enjoy revisiting my favorite places because it feels comfortable and nostalgic. I like to do a bit of both.
How do you feel when you do not have internet access?
I feel a bit disconnected and anxious. I find it to be a peaceful and refreshing break.
What is more important, talent or hard work?
I believe hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. I think you need a combination of both to be truly successful. Talent gives you a head start, but hard work is what gets you to the finish line.
Do you prefer cardio or strength training?
I prefer cardio exercises like running or cycling. I enjoy strength training and lifting weights. I think it is important to have a good mix of both in a workout routine.
Do you think it is important to love your job?
Yes, you spend so much of your life working, so you should enjoy it. I do not think you need to love it, but you should at least find it tolerable.
Do you like spoilers, or do you prefer to be surprised?
I hate spoilers. They ruin the entire experience for me. I actually do not mind spoilers. Sometimes they make me more excited to watch.
Do you enjoy going for a drive with no destination?
Yes, I find it very relaxing to just drive and listen to music. No, I prefer to have a destination in mind.
Do you think it is important for a couple to have regular date nights?
Yes, I think it is very important to make time for each other. It is a nice idea, but it can be difficult to do with busy schedules.
If you could trade lives with someone for a day, who would it be?
I would want to be an astronaut on the International Space Station. I think it would be fascinating to be a famous musician for a day. I would trade lives with a professional chef.
Do you find the sound of a city or the sound of nature more relaxing?
The sounds of nature, like birds chirping or a flowing river, are much more relaxing. I find the background noise of a bustling city to be comforting.
Do you ever feel guilty after spending money?
Yes, sometimes I experience buyer's remorse after a big purchase. No, I am confident in my purchasing decisions.
What is your least favorite chore to do around the house?
My absolute least favorite chore is cleaning the toilet. I really dislike taking out the trash, especially when it is cold. I'm not a fan of ironing clothes.
Are you good at remembering names?
No, I am terrible with names, but I always remember faces. I am pretty good at it if I make an effort to repeat the name after I hear it.
How many continents are there?
There are 7 continents on Earth. The 7 continents are Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe, and Australia.
Do you enjoy spending time alone?
Yes, as an introvert, I need time alone to recharge my energy. I enjoy it sometimes, but I get lonely if I am alone for too long. No, I am an extrovert and I prefer to be around other people.
What is your favorite kind of dessert?
Anything with chocolate is my favorite. I love a good cheesecake. My favorite dessert is a simple bowl of ice cream.
Do you have a favorite mug for your morning coffee or tea?
Yes, I have a big, colorful mug that I use every single day. No, I just grab whichever mug is clean and available.
Do you prefer to live in a city, a suburb, or the countryside?
I am a city person. I love the convenience and the constant activity. I prefer the peace and quiet of the countryside. The suburbs are a good compromise for me, offering space and access to the city.
Do you have a signature dish that you like to cook?
Yes, I make a really delicious lasagna that everyone loves. My signature dish is a spicy chicken curry. I am known for my amazing chocolate chip cookies.
Do you prefer to pack light or pack for every possibility?
I am an expert at packing light and only bringing the essentials. I always overpack because I like to have options.
Do you set a timer for your social media use?
Yes, I use the feature on my phone to limit my time on certain apps. No, but that is probably a good idea.
Do you think it is ever okay to tell a lie?
I think telling a small white lie to avoid hurting someone's feelings is okay. No, I believe that honesty is always the best policy.
Do you prefer to exercise with music or without?
I absolutely need music to motivate me during a workout. I prefer to work out without music so I can focus on my breathing. Sometimes I listen to music, and other times I listen to a podcast.
What is one thing you would change about your job?
I wish I had a shorter commute. I would like to have more flexible working hours. I wish we had fewer meetings.
Do you prefer to read a physical book or an e-book?
I prefer reading a physical book. I love the way it feels and smells. I prefer ebooks because I can carry an entire library with me. I enjoy both, but for different situations.
Do you enjoy going to live sporting events?
Yes, I love the excitement and energy of being in the crowd. I prefer watching sports on TV where I can see the replays.
Do you think long-distance relationships can work?
Yes, I think they can work if there is strong communication and trust. I think they are very difficult and rarely work out in the end.
If you could have any job in the world for 1 week, what would it be?
I would love to be a food critic and eat at the best restaurants. I think it would be fun to be a movie star. I would want to be a marine biologist and study whales.
Do you enjoy gardening?
Yes, I find it very relaxing and rewarding to grow my own plants. I would like to, but I do not have a very green thumb. I do not have a garden, but I have a few plants inside my apartment.
Do you prefer to buy things new or second-hand?
I prefer to buy new things, especially electronics. I love shopping at second-hand stores for unique clothes and furniture. It depends on the item.
Do you like surprises?
Yes, I love good surprises, like a surprise party or a gift. No, I am a planner, so I do not like surprises.
Are you a good storyteller?
Yes, my friends say I tell very entertaining stories. No, I am terrible at it. I always forget the important details.
Which is the smallest continent by land area?
Australia is the smallest continent by land area. The smallest continent is Australia.
Do you consider yourself an adventurous person?
Yes, I love trying new things and stepping out of my comfort zone. No, I am more of a homebody and prefer familiar routines.
What is your favorite type of weather to fall asleep to?
I love falling asleep to the sound of rain. I prefer complete silence when I sleep. The sound of a fan is very comforting to me.
Do you prefer to follow a strict schedule or be flexible?
I work best when I have a strict schedule to follow. I prefer to have a flexible schedule that can change as needed.
Do you make your bed every day?
Yes, it is the first thing I do every morning. It starts my day off right. No, I do not see the point since I am just going to get back in it at night. I only make my bed if I know someone is coming over.
Do you enjoy grocery shopping?
Yes, I actually find it quite relaxing to walk through the aisles. No, I consider it a chore and try to get it done as quickly as possible. I prefer to order my groceries online for delivery.
Do you take a lot of photos when you travel?
Yes, I take hundreds of photos to capture all the memories. I try to take a few good photos, but I prefer to just enjoy the moment.
Do you think it is rude to use your phone while with other people?
Yes, I think it is very rude and disrespectful. It depends on the situation. A quick check is okay.
Do you think life was simpler in the past?
In some ways it was simpler without technology, but in other ways it was much harder. Yes, I definitely think life was simpler for previous generations.
Do you prefer to work out alone or with a partner?
I prefer to work out alone so I can focus on my own routine. I find that working out with a partner helps keep me motivated.
Are you friends with your coworkers outside of work?
Yes, I have made some of my best friends at work. We are friendly at work, but we do not socialize outside of the office.
What is a book that you think everyone should read?
I think everyone should read To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. I would recommend 1984 by George Orwell.
Do you enjoy going to the beach?
Yes, I love everything about the beach, the sun, the sand, and the ocean. I like the beach, but I do not like getting sand everywhere.
Do you find it easy to trust people?
Yes, I tend to trust people until they give me a reason not to. No, I am a very cautious person, and it takes me a long time to trust someone.
If you could be famous for something, what would it be?
I would want to be a famous author. I would love to be a world-renowned chef. I think it would be cool to be a famous scientist who makes a big discovery.
Do you enjoy hiking?
Yes, I love hiking and being surrounded by nature. I enjoy easy hikes, but I am not a fan of steep climbs.
Do you have a budget?
Yes, I have a detailed monthly budget that I stick to. I have a general idea of my spending, but I do not have a formal budget.
Do you enjoy spicy food?
Yes, I love spicy food. The hotter, the better. I can handle a little bit of spice, but not too much. No, I do not like spicy food at all.
Are you good at keeping secrets?
Yes, if someone tells me something in confidence, I would never repeat it. I try my best, but sometimes it is difficult.
What is the hardest natural substance on Earth?
The hardest natural substance on Earth is a diamond. Diamonds are known for being the hardest substance found in nature.
What is one thing you have learned about yourself this year?
I learned that I am more resilient than I thought. I learned the importance of setting boundaries for my mental health.
What is your favorite type of candy?
I love anything chocolate. My favorite candies are sour gummy worms. I am not a big candy person, but I enjoy a good lollipop.
Do you take naps?
Yes, I love taking a short power nap in the afternoon. No, if I nap during the day, I cannot sleep at night. I only take naps on the weekend if I am really tired.
Do you enjoy cooking or do you see it as a chore?
I absolutely love cooking. It is my favorite creative outlet. I see it as a necessary chore to feed myself. I enjoy it sometimes, but not when I am tired after a long day.
Do you prefer wine or beer?
I prefer a nice glass of red wine with dinner. I am more of a beer drinker, especially craft beer. I do not really like either of them.
What is a place that you would never want to visit?
I would not want to visit any place that is extremely cold. I am not interested in visiting places that are overly crowded with tourists.
Do you prefer a phone with a large screen or a small screen?
I like a large screen for watching videos and easier typing. I prefer a smaller screen that fits comfortably in my hand and pocket.
Do you think it is important to travel?
Yes, I think traveling broadens your perspective and teaches you a lot. I think it is a wonderful thing to do, but not essential for a happy life.
Do you think you get enough exercise?
Yes, I make it a priority to be active most days of the week. No, I know I should exercise more than I do. I am working on being more consistent with my exercise routine.
Do you think you will stay in your current job for a long time?
Yes, I can see myself working here for the foreseeable future. No, I see it as a stepping stone to my next career move. I'm not sure yet. I'm taking it 1 year at a time.
What is your favorite childhood movie?
I watched The Lion King hundreds of times as a child. My favorite was Mary Poppins. I loved all of the classic Disney animated movies.
Do you enjoy camping in a tent or in a cabin?
I love the rustic experience of sleeping in a tent. I prefer the comfort of a cabin with a real bed.
Do you think opposites attract?
Yes, I think people with different personalities can balance each other out. I think it is more important to have similarities in values and interests.
If you could eliminate one world problem, what would it be?
I would eliminate world hunger. I would choose to end all wars. I would eliminate poverty.
Do you prefer a clear, starry night or a cloudy day?
I love looking up at a clear night sky filled with stars. I find a cloudy, overcast day to be very calming and cozy.
Do you think it is important to teach children about money?
Yes, I think financial literacy is a crucial life skill that should be taught early. It is definitely important for them to learn the value of money.
Do you like pineapple on pizza?
Yes, I love the combination of sweet and savory. No, I firmly believe that pineapple does not belong on pizza.
Do you prefer to plan things in advance or make last-minute plans?
I like to plan things in advance so I have something to look forward to. I am very spontaneous and often make last-minute plans.
What is the capital of Japan?
The capital city of Japan is Tokyo. Tokyo is the capital and largest city of Japan.
Do you believe in setting New Year's resolutions?
Yes, I find it a good opportunity to reflect and set new goals. No, I think you can make positive changes at any time of the year, not just in January.
What is your favorite thing to do on a rainy day?
I love to curl up with a blanket, a good book, and a cup of tea. A rainy day is the perfect excuse for a movie marathon. I enjoy baking something delicious when it is raining outside.
Do you have a long commute to work?
Yes, my commute is over an hour each way. No, I am lucky to have a very short, 10-minute commute. I work from home, so I have no commute at all.
Do you prefer a home with carpet or hardwood floors?
I love the cozy and warm feeling of carpet. I prefer hardwood floors because they are easier to clean.
What is your favorite way to eat potatoes?
I absolutely love French fries. My favorite is creamy mashed potatoes. I love roasted potatoes with herbs.
Do you ever get homesick when you travel?
Yes, if I am away for a long time, I start to miss my own bed. No, I am usually too busy having fun and exploring to feel homesick.
Do you remember your first email address?
Yes, and it was very embarrassing. I do not remember it exactly, but I know it was something silly.
Do you think it is more important to be liked or to be respected?
I think it is more important to be respected. Ideally, I would want to be both, but respect is more important in a professional setting.
What is something you do every day for your health?
I try to go for a walk every single day. I make sure to eat at least one piece of fruit every day. I prioritize getting a good night's sleep.
Do you find it easy to disconnect from work after hours?
Yes, I am very good at leaving work at work. No, I often find myself thinking about work in the evenings and on weekends. I am getting better at it, but it is still a challenge for me.
Do you prefer a comedy or a drama?
I prefer a good drama that makes me think. I would rather watch a comedy and just laugh.
What is your favorite holiday tradition?
I love decorating the Christmas tree with my family. My favorite tradition is watching scary movies all month in October. We have a tradition of making a big brunch on New Year's Day.
Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have an older sister. I have 2 younger brothers. No, I am an only child.
If you could have any superpower, which one would you choose?
I would choose the ability to fly so I could travel anywhere. I think teleportation would be the most useful superpower. I would love to have the power of invisibility.
What is your favorite season for outdoor activities?
Summer is the best for swimming and beach days. I love hiking in the cool weather of autumn. I enjoy skiing and other winter sports.
Would you rather have more time or more money?
I would definitely choose to have more time. I think having more money could help me free up more of my time.
Do you like the window seat or the aisle seat on an airplane?
I always prefer the window seat so I can see the view. I prefer the aisle seat for the extra legroom and easy access.
Do you think it is better to text or call for important news?
I think important news should always be delivered over a phone call. A text can give the person time to process the news before they respond.
What is the name of the galaxy we live in?
We live in a galaxy called the Milky Way. The name of our galaxy is the Milky Way.
Do you enjoy being in your comfort zone or stepping out of it?
I find comfort in my routines, but I know growth happens outside my comfort zone. I love the thrill of trying something new and challenging.
What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
My favorite is mint chocolate chip. You can never go wrong with classic vanilla. I love cookie dough ice cream.
Do you listen to anything when you fall asleep?
Yes, I often listen to a relaxing podcast or an audiobook. I like to listen to calming ambient sounds like rain or ocean waves. No, I need complete silence to be able to fall asleep.
Do you enjoy redecorating your space?
Yes, I love changing things around to give the room a fresh look. No, once I have it the way I like it, I do not change it.
How do you take your tea?
I like my black tea with a little bit of milk and honey. I prefer my green tea plain, with nothing added. I enjoy herbal teas with a slice of lemon.
Do you have a favorite travel memory?
My favorite memory is watching the sunrise over the ocean in Bali. I have a wonderful memory of getting lost in the streets of Rome and discovering an amazing restaurant.
Do you think you spend too much time on your phone?
Yes, absolutely. It is a habit I am trying to break. I think I have a healthy balance with my phone usage.
Are you an early bird or a night owl?
I am an early bird. I love the peace and quiet of the morning. I am a total night owl. I am most creative and productive late at night.
Do you enjoy group fitness classes?
Yes, I find the energy of a group class very motivating. No, I prefer to work out on my own.
Do you enjoy the social aspect of your job?
Yes, my colleagues are one of the best parts of my job. I am there to work, so the social aspect is not that important to me.
What is a TV show you have watched more than once?
I have seen the show Friends all the way through several times. I love to rewatch The Office whenever I need a good laugh.
Do you enjoy going to parties?
I love a good party with music and dancing. I prefer smaller, more intimate gatherings with close friends. It depends on the party and who is going to be there.
Do you have a lot of friends or a few close ones?
I have a large circle of friends and acquaintances. I prefer to have a small group of very close, trusted friends.
If you wrote an autobiography, what would the title be?
I think I would call it a work in progress. The title would be Trying My Best. That is a great question. I would have to think about it.